Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. MrRecon here for the Girls Likes Battles video for guys. Today we have an account overlook video on holy crap, the email is long, so we got to do this intro quick because we got a lot to cover, and I mean a lot. Okay, so we're gonna do it on an Albalest account. It is on server 135. Also, if you'd like me to do a video for you guys about this, there's an email in the description down below. There's also a video on how to get a quick link account on the account overlook playlist that's on the channel. If you scroll down, it should be at the very end of the playlist, and it shows you how to make a quick link and like what instructions to do for the account overlook videos. So if you would like me to do one of these for you, there's a video displaying how to do it. Send me the email in the email down below, and then when I get to yours, I get to yours. Okay. News today, stream maybe on Friday. We'll see. I might have to do something Saturday morning, but we'll go over that. No, wait, no. No, maybe. We'll see though. Just stay tuned for that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into this because we got a lot to do. Can't really linger on in the intro. Okay, so I might have to skip some of this. Essentially, they were saying that they played when double priestess and psychic meta was around, which if you've been playing that long, you know how broken that was. Double psychic with psychic with double priestess, and if you had double Amazon, it was just busted all as hell, and it was just cheeky shenanigans, right? So that was pretty interesting. Some of this we don't need to cover because it's pretty back, not relevant to right now on the account. They said that they watched my video for the first LB5, then the magic happened, used all their resources to help LB5 nets. They got to Nightmare 50, which is great, which was back before we had these girls, so that's good. 400 test, and then started having fun. They built an LB5 rogue. They got to 600 patrol, more PvE damage. They did good on there. Then they did anniversary capsules and helped them boost them on that. They saved for that. They reached 800 in test, which is great. The advice that he wants is for the next girls, what should I focus on? Cover that. And they say, I know you say Wings of Icarus is great, but I'm not at that point where I could focus on a single antique and want to patiently wait for a fake crystal to turn on more Thorn's Hearts in an Atlas Flare or exchange. So here's a key point on that one. So we're looking at your stuff. We can cover this real quick. I do not like Thorn's Heart on Angelica. Case in point, reason why. The extra... The second part of this antique on the bottom of it, right here, using my finger to point. I don't know why I do that. You can't see it. But this does not affect the pings. It only works on the active and the basic part, the first part of the activation. It does not affect the pings. But I like Wings of Icarus better on her because the attack boost affects everything, right? And the overall attack damage as well that Wings of Icarus provides. So we're thinking about it. Just crafting stuff, but use crit damage instead, and then use Wings of Icarus with it. Obviously, you need pink Wings of Icarus to be better, so you would need the pink one at least. You can use the pink one Thorn Chart here for now, but I would really go for Wings of Icarus if you're trying to do PvE stuff, because your count looks more like PvE, to be honest with you. So well, let's just be honest, ladies and gentlemen. There's more fun shit to do in PvE right now. PvP is just boring as fuck. I'm just gonna leave it at that. But use quick rate damage, get yourself a Wings of Icarus, pink 1, 2, 3. You'll see the magic happen on Angelica. It's worked so much better than Thorns. Your pink Thorns though, you can use on Diana to try to get high sanctuary damage, because that's also another fun thing to do right now. It's very fun, honestly. Even though we all know my RNG is trash, I still have fun trying to do it every single time. So you can do that. Let's see else here. You don't really need a Eternal Dawn for PvE. You might have one just to have one, so you know, in case you need it for something that we need later on in the game. Fake crystals are always great to grab, to tell you the truth. They are always amazing. Big yawn this morning, guys. Sorry. You could still use like Fate Guide or Fate Mirror, Dark Mirror, something like that, instead of a Fate Mirror. I was right. Fate Guide and Fate Mirror. You can use those instead of a Fate Crystal, because honestly, Fate Crystal, you're just really kind of competing for like PvP, some high really damage numbers. It just gives an extra boost on attack, essentially. So that's what it's for there. But also at the same time, making pink 3 Fake crystals can help boost damage, let's say in Sky Island in certain modes. Some modes we don't use them on a PvE more because it doesn't really help as much. But we it's definitely hard investment to do it because you need at least 2 pink 2s and at least 1 pink 1. Or at least 2 pink 3s. Something like, stuff like that. So it's a big investment. But the Wings of Icarus is an easier investment, and making a Thorns 3 investment's easy. It's not that hard. Let's see what else. I want to make PvE stuff, yeah, more easily, but I want to PvP relevant, at least in my server. Not at the top, but top 20 minimum. So you have Angelica, you have Mia, which is amazing right there at Pate. You can use those two together. Angelica, Sivney. You obviously would have to get Monica up at some point. If you want to stay relevant in just your server alone, ladies and gentlemen, just in general, you're going to at least have a Monica at some point on your account for PvP because she's pretty much the staple. She's the coup d'etat. I know she doesn't seem like she does much, but she does a lot, right? She is amazing. The only way that you wouldn't need her is if like you had Geisha and you had her with Neutron Blades 3 and you were doing some stun shenanigans right now. And it doesn't always work perfectly, but you could get away with the Monica not having one if you had that, but most people don't. So Monica's the easier way and just overall better choice. Of course, if you're using Geisha, you're usually doing top PvP stuff, like you're top 1% in the entire game, usually. So not really needed for you. But you definitely want to get your Monica to LB5 to stay relevant, to tell you the truth, in your server. What else we got? I noticed that you focus more on your Angie equipment. That's fine. That's because I want LB5 for her to address improvement PvE modes. You seem to be doing that well. Then again, we make sure that you go for Wings of Icarus Hunter, not Thorn's Heart. Thorn's Heart's not as helpful as Wings of Icarus is. Been proven time and time again. Gotcha. Okay. Says I hope you enjoy looking at my account. It's not great, but I'm very proud of your work. It's not bad actually. Sorry again for the long mail. No. I like long emails. This is great. A lot of it I had to skip because it was like precursor stuff that it doesn't really apply right now. But essentially, yeah. Another thing also, Linky, at least get a 10-star of her. For Phyrexy, you can leave a 9-star. Cassie, you can leave it LB3. You don't need to really go higher than her unless you're trying to do big damage numbers. But then again, she doesn't really die that much in some of the modes we have. Diana is great for Sanctuary. She could also help in Test. Let's see where you're at in Test, actually. 930. Yeah, also Izanami, Monica, Diana's, Neff's, Sivney's, Angelica's in certain areas will help you beat tests, essentially. But definitely Monica will help you out here. Sometimes if you're fighting other Apate stages, guys, try not to use another Apate against Apates because if your Apate like dying over and over again will actually help trigger their Apates coming back quicker. So I know I made a mistake doing it one time on a video, but that's another thing to look out for. Your patrol is done. Oh, another case you want to put on patrol. Ladies and gentlemen, I've not got an account and actually been able to pull this up on Nightmare 100. So this is kind of good. But if you have anything with gold here and you have enough gold, you can grab it. Usually it's just going to be like slots and tickets. So, excuse me, grab those. Here, same thing. The big the big thing that in these two right here is going to be the capsules. Usually before I grab the capsules in this one, I grab them in the higher senior one because they're cheaper by a little bit. Like, what is it? 300 gems, technically, something like that. No, 250. 250, I think. So I would grab those ones first, then I would grab these. I honestly don't grab these ones down here. I just think they're a little bit too expensive for me. So, but that's up to you. Also, lunch boxes. I always grab them every single time. If you don't have the gold for it, and you're free to play light spenders, you can grab them every now and then. But stockpile lunch boxes is a never bad idea. Like, I know I run out a lot because I make a lot of girls for you guys and we test stuff. That's different, but still having enough lunch boxes is great. Like, you can never have enough, because you never know when you might need a crap ton of them because you have so much resources and you're ready to start building girls, essentially. So Grab those if you can. Grab these tickets if you can, and any slots that are for gold as well, if you want to. Control's good. House exams will be easier for you because of Mia. Mia is great in house exams. To tell you the truth, makes it easier for me. So, which makes Demon a lot easier to finish than Angel. Great. So, what else we got? P.S. You will notice 3 strange things. I keep the rogue copies and Mia copies, even though I don't build them. They are my guilty pleasures. That's true. We all have our own guilty pleasures. Mine used to be Lucifer. I would not build her. I would just stack her copies. I don't know why. Oh, actually, Scythe too. With both of them, I wouldn't touch them ever. But see if you are. Oh, you are. Go ahead and like combine one of these and grab. I'm just kidding. I won't do that. Rogue copies? Oh yeah, you do have rogue copies. Just feed her away. It's okay. Look, I have a problem with feeding away Amazons and priestesses in a way because it kind of hurts me because I'm like, you know, because back in the day. But you just kind of have to get over it. Mika has a very cheesy crystal. I don't see Mika here, but I think you got rid of her because finished stuff. Plus, you have Mia to do house exams, which is great. So, the guild shop. I bought food in the early days of the past because I couldn't raise the girls. Otherwise, I didn't have girls higher than 6 stars, and the lab stats could have helped me. Understandable. We all made mistakes back in the day. You're an older account, so I forgive you. I did the same thing. Case in point, ladies and gentlemen, this is a no-no. Good thing they only bought these ones. That's fine. But just so you know, if you're watching this for the first time, any of these videos, this is a big no-no. You're not supposed to do that. So please don't do that. You want to use those only on your labs right here, which the first part of the labs are done. That's important. Make sure you finish the first part of your labs before you move on to the second part of the labs. Okay? That is it. Well, almost done. Yep. Right there. It's almost done. 2 more to go. Pretty close though. And then have a nice day. Thank you for your videos and implications in the community. Many don't appreciate it on how much you try to help, and you are one of the few that reminds us the rest to play for fun and not for frustration. That's a good part ending of this email. It's to remind we play for fun. That is correct. Doing this for fun. Not making money off of UL and competitions. It's not a big deal. It's not like we're making millions of dollars like off League of Legends and Dota 2 and StarCraft and all other games. CSGO, you know. We're just playing this game for fun and as a community be like, hey, look what girl I got. I raised her to this. This is my waifu, this and that. I got an O skin. I put it on whatever girl you want to do. My first O skin was Alice, you know, so on and so forth. People telling their stories. It's just a fun community, guys. Get together and have fun. Overall, your account is very decent. I would get a Linky at some point to 10 stars. She's just as important. Multiple cities are going to be great. Make sure you get your Monica to LB5. That's helping you in PvP. You can get another Angelica. Double Angelica is really good for modes. As far as Scott Island goes, Estel's still queen in there. She's still the coup d'etat damage for Scott Island. And yeah, that's about much it. Hopefully I answered some of your questions to help you out. You're doing very good. Alba, your count seems very well. Just keep playing, keep progressing slowly. I know it sucks. I would save your capsules for anniversary. I see you're doing that. Hopefully you can at least get to 2K. But you seem to be doing very well for yourself for taking a break for like what a year it says on the email up above or whatever. You've progressed very well when you came back. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, stay safe out there. It's a crazy world. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.